Mercurial mercenaries. Yow! Wait! Just gotta drink some coffee. Coffee! Coffee! A quick little topic for today. I was perusing social media, Facebook to be precise, and I saw something that's been floating around for years in one form or another, but I read it again. I read it and I thought, you got a point. Ah! More coffee. This isn't actually very good coffee, but it's still coffee. The Perfect 10 owns this special travelling coffee cup that she bought from Starbucks, and she rates it. She rates it. We like coffee. We spend money on coffee related purchases. I just looked over there and I see this Americano pot that I've never seen before. It just appeared. Like my fan yesterday. Just appeared. Stop! Not hammer time, coffee time. Mediocre coffee time. I told you guys at the beginning of this year that 2017 was going to be the year where the Mercurial number 6 listens to a whole load more new music. And I have been. And I've been devoting time. I keep telling you, time is the most important commodity. Yes, it's hand in hand with health, but time and money into listening to new music. I realise only a clutch of you have been on board for the whole King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard extravaganza, but I have been listening to music and investing in it, which is why this thing that keeps coming around on social media, and I read it every time it comes round, it always makes me think. It doesn't make me do that. That's just a byproduct. It always makes me think, hold on, just gotta have another sip of coffee, hold on. Let me read it to you. Put it on the screen and let me read it to you. Just in case you can't read it, because it's by the time it's on the screen and you're viewing it on your mobile phone, you won't be able to read it. Let me read it to you. Hopefully you've got the sound up. If you haven't got the sound up, let's turn the sound back up. People are willing to... Oh, that's not a good start. The very first word is spelt wrong. We'll gloss over that one, mercenaries. People are willing to pay $5 for a cup of coffee that cost pennies to make. Pennies? Shouldn't that be cents? £5 cost pennies, $5 cost cents. We'll start again, my mercenaries. I shouldn't be so... I don't know why I'm not on board of shit. People are willing to pay $5 for a cup of coffee that costs pennies to make, takes minutes to prepare, and is gone forever after one use. That's true. Remember? But people don't pay $1 for a song they like, that costs thousands to record, can be used over and over again, took years of practice to create, and lasts a lifetime. Respect the artist. Buy the music! When you look at it like that, my mercenaries, when you've got a whole generation now who have never paid for music, well, they've never really paid for anything, art-wise, but they've certainly never paid for music. They expect it on demand. They expect to watch everything for free. YouTube facilitates that, to be fair. And you've got the likes of, this is probably a bad example here, but just say Axl Rose spends $13 million. Mediocre coffee. We don't want to do the rest of this in our throat voice.
Slow the tape down.
Just slow the tape down. Axl Rose spends $13 million recording Chinese Democracy, and you can just listen to it for free. Some would say that that has to be done with that album because it's not worth a penny. But surely art is worth more than basically water, unless you're in the desert. I didn't think this one through. If you're in the desert, I give it to you that perhaps a glass of water is more valuable than Blitzkrieg Bop by the Ramones on a piece of plastic. But still, that little thing I read out, in a world where some of us are still trying to make music, I see it all around me every day. Art being devalued. And if I do have a point here, and I'm struggling to make a point, it's that in my youth, music was something, even though music is kind of esoteric, ethereal, it may be ones and zeros now, but it's always only ever been compression of the air around you. If a tree falls in a forest and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound? I always thought that was a weird question. I always thought it was obvious that the answer was yes, of course it makes a sound. But when you really think about it with an old head, if a tree falls in a forest and there's no one there to hear it make a sound, no, it doesn't make a sound. It doesn't make a sound. Sound is only created when something exists that can change compressed airwaves into another state. Ones and zeros, a groove on a record, a live band at a gig. The magic that is music, the experience that is music, surely has to be at least worth as much as this. Not even the cup. I'm talking about the crap that's in the cup. Surely.
It is, and stop calling me Shirley.
What are your thoughts, my mercenaries? First chili harvest. I'm about to make a chili sauce. This one's going to be a killer. Over and...
Where's Mousy? Where's Mousy? Where's Mousy? Where's Mousy? Where's Mousy? Where's Mousy? Where's Mousy?